Okay, year 9, good morning. We talked a lot last week about context, and hopefully you had a chance to watch all the videos and you have a better understanding of the background and the whole concept of walls. Today, what I would like us to do is to think about how we would stage across the barricades. So, in lesson 1, we explored the social, cultural and historical context of the play. In lesson 2, we started to think about the role of the set designer in a production. And last week, we talked about context. Today, what I want you to do is to think about the skills a set designer needs in order to consider ideas for staging across the barricade. So you're going to be taking on the role of designer and you're going to think about how you would stage a scene from the play. So what are our learning intentions today? Well, we're going to consider 4 different types of staging. And we're also going to consider and make choices about the acting area, the style and the set for the play. So the first thing that we're going to do together as a class is read the opening stage directions to the play. Now you can see this in the play that you have, but I have it here as if by magic. So we will read this too, and this is also in your booklet. The scenes take place in various parts of Belfast and in Sadie and Kevin's homes. The first impression of the set should be of either a wasteland or junkyard filled with assorted objects, including an old armchair, a table, old tyres, old boxes, etc. Throughout the play, these objects can be used as props for the various scenes. Among the junk, there is a broken or twisted barrier, which gives the impression of dividing the acting area. And that's very key because we talked a lot about that sense of division last week and the whole concept of walls. So that should have stuck with you. It need not be in 2 equal sections. It can be moved around throughout the play, but it is a constant element of division, both physically and symbolically. Now, this is all taken from this play. During the play, key areas of the acting space will represent Sadie's home and street and Kevin's home and street. The play can be performed with an audience on 3 sides of the acting area. The back wall of the acting area can be used for entrances and exits, but performers can also enter through the audience. Now, keep that in mind, the way they're suggesting 3 sides. So remember 3 sides because we're going to come back to that, although you can change and you can mix it up a bit if you want. We hear opening music, then we see a number of slides, projections today, of children in Northern Ireland. Sadie enters and sits on the ground down stage right. She begins looking through a bundle of old photographs. We hear her and Kevin's voices on tape as if being interviewed on the radio.